Orange snow dances in the air? So this is the fabled desert.
Looking at the map, speaking of which, the closer we get, the more excitement. Oh look, it's Tainari and the others. Everyone's here bright and early. Yeah, the desert's a pretty harsh environment. Hey everyone, we're here.
Ah, right on time. You don't need to worry about me. It's not too hot yet, and I'm proper.
All right, we're just waiting on the two people Miss Layla mentioned. He's staying behind. If we don't make it back after...
You can count on me.
Nice!
Oh, and Cyrus said he'll be in Aru Village, so he's also available if we need help.
Haha! Amazing! Having people to watch our back. Yeah, after hearing about what happened, my advisor... Then, does your advisor know you're back in the desert to investigate? Yes, but I was only allowed... Quite the... Something wrong?
No. Being skilled with words also means being a good listener. I'm just...
Al-Hайтam! Kaveh!
Darn it. I was just...
Yeah. I'm sure the important thing is, our scribe and our renowned...
High praise? But wait, why am I renowned and not him?
That just means your level of fame is even greater.
Lowly scribe? Please.
Borrowing. Anyone with an employee...
Uh-huh, yeah. The House of Dana bends over back...
Send a report to Lesser Lord Kusanali, then. Let her know someone at the act...
Hey! I never said abuse...
Oh, hello to you too, Marak. Well, looks like you're... So, I say we get this show on the road. No need. We're in this together. Sure.
Yes.
Perfect. Then if we're...
Guess this is where we waltz right in. No need to knock. Knock. As you lay knock.
If this was quicksand, we would have struggled to breathe. No. I think this was regular sand, and we didn't sink.
Agreed.
In other words...
Haha, very funny. Ha! See?
What? I'm the only one with sand in my...
Probably means he didn't run into anything. Because we're just unlucky.
Not the best sign of what's to come.
We'll be fine. Let's just use up all our bad luck, and we'll be golden.
Well, that goes without saying.
Fair point. There's just one problem, though. The only way forward is...
Ooh! Is it time to hunt for her key? Don't worry. With our adventuring
Marak, wait! Marak, this isn't really...
No idea what that means.
So, mechanical life forms do...
Well, with Barak leading the way, we should be safe, right? Good thing you decided to join, Kaveh. Otherwise, our investigation would have ended at that door.
It was nothing that I did. You should thank Marak instead.
Hold on. At this rate, Paimon's gonna lose her title as best guide to a mechanical suitcase. Aw, thanks. Hey, wait.
Well, no weird mental symptoms so far. That said...
There are 3 doors.
So, we split up. No.
Yeah, that might be our best op.
Good idea. And the minute things go south...
Ooh, this is... So, Paimon calls dibs on...
Well, this takes me back. The last time we were in the desert together, the 2 of you came all the way out here to gang up on me.
Oh? Sounds like someone's holding a grudge. Just what I like to hear. If you're still hung up on that last one, just name the time and place. And we'll have ourselves another thrilling... duel.
Huh. What's with the awkward pause? Were you expecting me to stop you from saying something stupid? You two can have 1,000 duels for all I care, after we're done here. For now, focus on the task at hand. This chamber is huge.
Oh.
What's wrong?
I seem to have stepped on some...
Huh. There's a pattern on... Huh? Look! The shape...
Let's slot it in and see.
And we have a match. Looks like we need to find the other 3...
Let's search the area, but... Keep up!
Nowhere to run! Judgment is upon us!
scissors are kind of sharp.
Got the third piece. We just need one. Huh. Look, a cat. Could it be this?
I don't think we need to worry about
Yeah.
Oh, he led us to the last piece.
I never thought I'd hear you say something.
You've clearly never heard how the professor talks to his...
All right, well, that's that.
Behold, the great Vayu Viastra.
Be honest. You've been with.
Just...
Their penance is due!
Yeah.
Huh. It's...
3 Hermanubises?
That can't be right.
Oh, true. And the looks fall short.
A goat, an ibis, and a crocodile.
Oh, wow. Our botanist...
Riveting I was just thinking.
That's right.
Our what now?
You sure about...
Just kidding. But what I meant by that, the middle one is the Goat King Hereshef, Minister of Ministers. The god records say he was the deputy king of the Desert Sands.
Someone even more impressive than Hermanubis? I wonder if that... Sorry, couldn't Wait, really?
This is Sobek, the Crocodile King, Captain of Captains, as the name suggests. And finally, this is the Ibis King.
Your memory's pretty impressive. I bet you're almost...
A scribe. Did he...
Oh, wait, that's all al-Hitham does? I never knew being an academia scribe was such a cushy job.
Well, that's how his friend put it, anyway. But it does seem like he has a lot of free time.
Well, I don't know much about the academia, but I'm sure the Ibis King had more responsibilities than that. The temple's records say he represented the wisest aspects of King Deshret, inventing the desert script and arcane arts at his king's command.
He must have been quite the impressive man, then.
Or creature, depending on how you look at it.
Still, why are these 3 the only ones represented here? What about the other pillars of King Deshret?
Maybe because the 3 of them were extra close?
Huh. Kinda like us.
Oh yeah! Maybe we should have someone inscribe us on a commemorative stone slab, too.
Or we could just take a picture. It would serve the same purpose. Anyway, no more distractions. Huh. Doesn't it look like there's writing carved into the corner?
Huh. There is. And it's in the ancient desert script, too.
Looks like the Ibis King left you some homework.
Give me a sec. I'll try and translate it. The ministers are unvirtuous. The scribes unwise. The captains my end is not human. Hereby bestow upon you all the far side of. Wait, so they went to Aru?
It doesn't sound like it was their idea.
The far side of eternity is said to be the final land of dreams for all desert dwellers. But if such a place did exist, wouldn't it also be an inescapable prison?
Yes, and based on the writing here, it's clear King Deshret wasn't. This gift he bestowed upon them seems more like a punishment. Such is the power of a king, I suppose.
Which means the goat's the one who got in the end.
Huh. Yep, not as good the second time.
What? Impossible.
Well, looks like that's all we can learn here. Should we keep going?
Yes, no time to waste.
Jeez, who knew a suitcase could be so fast? Marak is nothing like this when it comes to housework. Hey, wait up!
A scout's job is to take the lead. Just let Marak figure it out.
Easy for you to say. I'll be the one doing the repairs if something happens.
Why don't you go scout ahead then?
When I think of a comeback, I'll let you know.
No rush.
Oh, Marak stopped. What is it? Found something?
Like something covered in sand.
Let's get it out then. Come on. Oh, it's a stone slab. Good.
Let's take a...
Huh. Looks like this part of the picture goes over there?
In that case...
All right, and let's look around. Hey!
I thought Marak was helping.
Oh, so you do know what that word means. Great. Are we supposed to just sit back while Marak does all the work?
No, I doubt you could do that.
Exactly.
But I can.
You...
See?
It's all coming back to me. How insufferable it is to work with this no-good dude.
We could be more efficient, I agree. I'll work on this piece.
Found one! Good teamwork. Looks like we found them all. The pieces fit together like a glove. But we can't see what's on them.
Turn around.
Huh?
Look.
Oh, I've seen this before. Come on, let's... Hey!
Don't worry about me. If I sit here, I won't be in the way.
Oh, you don't want to be in the way? Then sit right in front.
Better get to work. Good luck.
Tuh! Tuh! Ha! Ha! Done. Huh. That's one big cat. And there's a shattered crown. I think it's depicting some kind of story.
Look, there's writing too. The Ibis King answered the young noble, granting him the wisdom he sought. But the fragile crown was shattered by lies in the end. Here I leave the name, Gudars.
Gudars. I've seen that name in a history book before. He was a young noble who sought to save his realm, and a king who once united the desert.
That's right. Although his methods were rather shameful. During his long reign, he betrayed his family and the nobles who supported him, only realizing the error of his ways after his enemies left him nowhere to turn. But by then, it was too late.
Seems like a common occurrence across history.
Different people, same mistakes. It's an inevitable pattern, destined to repeat itself.
The writing mentions the Ibis King.
So far, what's depicted on the slide, in which case, this cat is either a proxy. Exaggeration is a common method ancient records use to highlight a being of high end, as we know. Layla and Jerb.
You're saying the Ibis King, one of the legendary 7 pillars of King Deshret.
I'm saying we can't rule it out.
Wait, there it is! The cat. Ah, Marak!
The cat showing us the way forward.
Okay. Huh. The cat's gone.
Yes, but look where he led us.
Oh. Another slab. all means, take your sweet time. Wouldn't want you to overexert. Huh.
This seems to be a different tale. The Ibis King answered the gin-blooded dancing girl, granting her the wisdom she sought, but enemies plotted to kill her close kin. Here I leave the name.
The Temptress of Woe?
You've heard of her?
Of course. I don't just sit around doodling all day. As I recall, she was given as a gift to the tyrant king of Gurabad, and later seized the opportunity to kill him. After getting her vengeance, she reigned as queen for many years.
That's more or less the version I've read as well. It seems this queen also had dealings with the Ibis King.
Yeah, I'm starting to find this whole granting wisdom business a bit concerning. I mean, considering how Gudars and Makaira ended up, it might not have been a good thing. But, at the same time, if the cat guiding us is linked to the Ibis King, then he doesn't seem like a villain either.
People are complicated, and the same is true of the servants of the gods. Let's reserve judgment for now, and keep moving.
Oh, Paimon meant to ask earlier. Have your memories come back, Layla? No, to be honest. Nothing about the... Besides, my focus is the stars. So I don't... Guess that makes us the senior researchers in this scenario. Stick close, alright, Layla? Okay. Wow. What a tall ceiling. Yeah. But for such a big place, it's so... empty. Like no one ever lived here. Sure must have been boring to live in ancient times, staring at ceilings all day. Now that you mention it, I've heard some people used to draw star maps on their vaulted ceilings. Some might even make them transparent. It sounds so nice. Wait a second. I think I see something up. Huh? How is Paimon supposed to do that? Alright, sit tight, everyone! Adventurer Paimon will be right back! Okay, so, there's nothing super special up there, and a whole bunch of dust, dirt, and sand. You really want to search through all that stuff? Well, when you put it that... Come on then, let's see what we've got. Paimon's hoping for some... thanks. I think that's everything. Most of the documents are in the ancient These seem old as well. But the hand... Right! Let's arrange them in chronological... My legs are so sore. Guess I must have been sleepwalking last night. Again. Okay, now... maybe this... Yeah, maybe. But, so... Either this person's an ace adventure... An optimist, huh? That's right! You're detailed and passionate. Great qualities for an adventuring buddy. This optimist seems super obsessed with exploring every corner of this place. Well, it's almost magical how words like that could... I only wish that magic could last a little longer. Until I Oh, see? Told ya! And all this talk about seniors and juniors... Whew, he sure talks a big talk for... Huh. What is it? Hey, Paimon's... no, I was just thinking... I mean, it's good that he helped treat his companion's wound, but, I don't know. Yeah, if you're both in this dangerous situation together, if it were Paimon, she would write down the name of every single person she was with. Actually, Paimon's sensible. Perspective, too. That way, would be able to tell them everything they needed to know. Whoa! Well, I learned that from... Oh, no! It's fine! You taught us something, so you're our team. Anyway, from the looks of things, the student who left these notes by... Whoa! Hang on! The Ibis King. So... did this... Sorry. Jeez, not again! Stop teasing her, Traveler! Anyway, Neppers, Oh, well, that's not too surprising. A legend has it, King Deshret ruled the desert at the head of several white... He also left behind treasures for future generations. And now, this message indicates this student and his senior were but to think it's possible... We don't know when these notes were written. But didn't this... Yeah! The notes made it sound like it's also the mention of this form. I'm not sure. Oh! This is the last page! Well, sounds like they made it out. Wait, but it... Huh. Our friend said something and the notes did make it seem like something was... Maybe he wasn't one of the 7 pillars at all, but some kind of con artist. Huh? What's that supposed to be? I think Paimon raises a good... Alright, I think... Oh! It's Marak!
Hello? Anyone up there?
Yeah, we can...
You know, sound travels just fine in an empty chamber. Of course, if you're shouting to express your excitement at being...
Yelling like this is... Why do I have to write so many papers? Why?
Wow, we all ended up in the same place, huh?
Yeah.
Indeed.
Just say...
All right. Because it's spice to sweet brew again.
Oh, hey, that's a new...
Wait, what?
What are you looking for?
A place to sit and read my book.
Oh, great.
Well, looks like everyone made it through unscathed. Let's take this chance to get some water, rest a bit, and...
Yeah, let's debrief.
Okay, so we all learned a lot, but
Yeah, but one thing's for sure. Hey, Sino. You're the current representative of Hermanubis.
Of course. Just let me... Just kidding. I can't sense him at all.
geez, Sethos. Did you set him up for that one?
Sorry. Hermanubis isn't like the Ibis King. He can possess me.
Oh, truly? Does that mean he's gone? I would have liked to reminisce.
The cat! It...
Of course, it speaks.
My esteemed cats!
Oh, this little...
Contraption? No.
Which means you do his
Huh? Well, I wasn't referring to this Marak, but rather the thing that operates it. King Deshret was quite partial to it. I have forgotten what it was called. It must have had an official name. It's not important. Marak and the remodeling. Quite well done indeed. Oh, and the components should have model numbers written on them.
This cat?
Quite the ones up.
Is this?
He seems quite eloquent.
Ha! I knew...
Let's see. What page was I on again?
That all went over Pine.
Hello, for you to know my name. Yes, I will. But you are all guests. Come then, this way. Welcome to my humble abode.
Oh,
I fear it's not quite. In fact, it has long ceased to be my home at all. Such adorable creatures, aren't they? Take the one I'm borrowing here, for instance. Anyway, tradition dictates. Alas, it's a first-come, first-served basis, you see.
what? So the treasure's...
Treasure, you say? Not... Yes. Then I have the power to grant gifts inaccessible to the masses. Of course, my questions were given unto me by King Deshret, who in turn received them from... What causes our... What obliterates... What determines...
The more he talks, the less...
I see. That must mean Gudars and Makai.
Oh, so that...
Priests and their records. A singular obsession, and quite boring, too. After being imprisoned within Aru, I could, on occasion, take the form of a cat to converse with those around me. Now, humans like you who stumble in here...
Hold on! We're getting off the 3 questions you just mentioned. What are they...
That is a story that begins...
And we're in.
Nostalgia for the past is... And our king, he was such a proud, solemn man in those days. He watched us speak of the present and the future, of the wisdom we possessed, or were about to obtain. We were his proud retainers, confident in our belief that, so long as each one of us used our abilities to the fullest, progress was inevitable. Yet, King Deshret's ambition was not destined to be allowed in a closed-off world such as this. So nothing went as planned. In fact, from the beginning, there were signs an outcome of this nature was inevitable. Because although there were 7 pillars, one was forever absent. Al-Ahmar would insist the Dendro Dragon Sovereign was one of us, but the dragon herself rejected that idea.
Huh. Like a card you can never seem to draw from your deck.
More like a card that was never in the deck to...
Alas, that's just who Al-Ahmar was. And I always preferred chess. In the end, life grew unbearable for our king. But subjects like us were less fortunate. After all, the fate of a So it was then that King Deshret had Kroko, Goti, and I locked up within... Ah, of course. You're more familiar with their full names. Sobek, the crocodile... And let me tell you, when it comes to chess, Hereshef was a habitual backseat strategist, always spewing nonsense from the sidelines. Well, Sobek was all too quick to take his terrible advice, to the point where I was... Chess is an exercise in patience. And that man couldn't sit still to save his... In fact, neither of them were good at chess. Even so, we played together often. And since I was always the winner, we got along quite well. What are you laughing at? Were we not good friends?
No one's laughing. Paimon would never.
No, not you. It's Goti. He's laughing for no reason again. Can you not hear him? Ah, right. Of course you can't. The two of them are inside Aru, as am I, so only I can hear them.
What is even going on here? Has he, like, started to lose it after being trapped for so long?
That does happen to prisoners serving life sentences.
Speaking of which, how's Azar doing these days?
I doubt he's doing much of anything.
Just what I wanted to hear.
What is the meaning of this? You doubt my words?
Oh, no. They're not questioning you, Lord Ibis King, just discussing other things.
Getting to the part.
Ah, yes. Before I entered Aru, King Deshret said I could be released from my eternal seal if I chose human. The first person who caught... I asked him, what causes our rise and fall? He answered, I found his answer quite interesting. So I bestowed upon him the power to deceive. The second human I asked her, what obliterates love and hate? I found this to be another fascinating response. So I granted her the power to...
But both of them...
Now then, young one, riddle me this. Did their answers point to...
I'm just an observer who doesn't understand their circumstances.
A clever reply. I do not wish to comment either. It is all in the past at this point. My only wish was for their answers to be acknowledged by King Deshret's rules, and bring me one step closer to freedom. As for the final person, her fate remains to be seen, so I will not reveal her name. I asked her, what determines truth and falsehood? And as you can see, however, I have not been freed, so it's clear. But alas, 3 people were chosen. Wait until her wisdom is in line with the rules set forth by my king.
No wonder there was no third step. Or perhaps you're just not ready to win.
Well, it's not merely because as the remaining priests of this place left or passed on. Besides, stone slabs are few and far between in the great red sands. In the sprawling desert, but sometimes I can't. If that young man from several centuries ago had been willing to answer my question, would I have left Aru by now?
Wait, so there was someone else?
Of course, it has been thousands of years after all. All sorts of people have stumbled upon this place, but that young man had such a singular intelligence. Though his companion, by contrast, was...
The author of those notes...
Ah, yes, I think... In truth, I was unsure whether I should grant him my third remaining gift. He was, of course, exceedingly clever, but he was also mistrustful and narcissistic in equal measure. And too much power could be dangerous in the hands of someone like him. So I found myself rather relieved.
Oh.
Yes, he said he didn't need... I still remember the look in his eyes. Nothing stood out per se, and still I could sense contempt and disdain radiating from his gaze. I could not give an exact reason, but on to get close to a man like that. So, I tricked him. Stick close to your companion, I said. Only the descendants of Tulatula can come and go as they please.
So, does that mean his...
Oh no, that part was true. The lie was in the other half. I saw that his companion was exhausted and was concerned Sandik might leave him behind. Or worse, that some... Oh, and speaking of, Sandik's companion had the same blue hair and pointed ears.
Wait, does that mean...
Indeed. When Hermanubis founded that city, he took in many who had nowhere else to go. Today...
So the person you protected...
Yes, yes. You're very welcome for that.
Could I...
Of course. I have nothing but...
Did you also save me and a man named Jur?
I did. You two were quite unlucky bumping into a device King Deshret wanted. So I replaced that knowledge with of course, the side effect being the same thought repeating over and over again in your mind. But...
How many moons?
Yes, that was the phrase I used in your head. Both were spur-of-the-moment decisions. As I said, young one, if you're inclined to return the favor, perhaps you could turn off. There's only so much a cat's paw can do. So I'm afraid this is something I must leave to you. Oh, splendid! Another one, but such is the fate of things here. Day by day, for that reason, the gifts of bygone eras, be they tied to your blood or technological in nature, are not to be revered. They are tools. Disrespectful? I simply make the most of what I have. Besides, our king has been gone all these years. What good does it do to revere him now?
Oh, are you talking to...
No, no. He's pestering me for another game of wishful thinking, if you ask me. If we counted one push-up for every of course, that's just a rough estimate.
It appears...
I suppose. All right, then. Time for me to extend my winning streak. And for you all to head home. In truth, deep down, I know even the answer, but that is for me. Excuse me. Do you even know what time?
You're exaggerating.
I'm making a point.
Sincerest apologies for keeping you waiting, Professor Cyrus.
See, that's what I call...
Nope. It went way.
I presume the investigation... Oh my, if you've read the work from the Vahumana Darshan, perhaps he softened up a bit in his old age?
Or perhaps... See? Marak agreed.
How do you even know that's what Marak meant?
In any case, there's a lot to be happy about. We figured out what happened.
Yeah, I've always thought of myself as...
Come to think of it.
Huh? You're right. Maybe I should...
Oh, I was just throwing that out there.
It's fine. Oh, wait. My study topic...
Couldn't you help her, Professor?
Huh? No.
Me, you say? I'm from the Spatamar Darshan, and I don't think that Nephis or Zahahadi researched the star. All I have to offer are my homegrown tomatoes, although I suppose it's not impossible.
You really don't have...
Hardly. A few passing questions while we water the plant?
Thank you.
Of course. Now it's getting late. Some say desert nights are the sun taking mercy on...